and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are here again. Today I don't have any gameplay for y'all, but I am going to react to the two new trailers that just came out for Persona 3 Reload. So they are releasing character-centric trailers centered around each of the party members, and it seems like what they're going to do is release one trailer per week until the end of the year. I'm not sure what they're going to do in January, but so far they've released two trailers, one for the protagonist and one for Yukari. So I'm assuming the trailer for Yukari came out 1 day ago. So like literally 2 days ago. Right now it's the 11th of October. 9 more days until Spider-Man 2 comes out. And I already caught up on the Spider-Man games, so what are you going to do? So I'm assuming that next week we're going to get Junpei's trailer, then Akihiko's, probably then Mitsuru, Fuka, and then Aigis, Koro, Ken, and then Shinjiro in the first week of December. And they could probably do the 3 members of Strega until the end of the year, and then just do a couple like countdown trailers until the game comes out. Because at that point it'll be just like 33 days when the new year comes around, less a month and 1 day, because it comes out at the very beginning of February. But with that being said, let's react to Makoto's trailer. Okay. So this first scene, it's interesting. It kind of gives me the vibe of his last scene in the game. I know obviously at first I thought it was like a pier on Tatsumi Port Island, because the whole area is near the ocean. But this looks like the roof of Gekkoukan High, and it might just be shot in a way that makes it look like he's at a dock. It feels like the ending scene from March 5th for me personally. I might be wrong, and it might just be a new scene of him sitting on the... Ooh. Cool. So that's what that's for. I always wondered what that cylindrical thing was. That is his music player. I always thought it was part of like... Because if you... Hold on. I go to the official site. I also need to open up my master list. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so we've got... Yeah, this thing. I always wondered what the heck that was. I thought it was just like a necklace, but... I guess that's his music player. I did not know that. I honestly had no idea. Alright. And of course, he's playing Burn My Dread. Ooh. Ooh, cut in. I will. Oof. Oh, and Orpheus. Cool. Okay, we're just gonna watch it once all the way through.
It looks like you really do have a special power.
You take on the role of our leader,
Cool.
and you're stronger than anyone else in your own right. That's more than just being talented.
Kazuichi.
When you're done there, could I ask you to take the trash out?
Do you mind if I ask you something? Where do you get that strength from?
Come on in!
Hey, the medical
You're just
guy.
something special.
Oh, cool.
You're seriously one of a kind, leader.
Don't let us down, leader.
Theurgia! With the power of 2.
Okay, so this is good because Awesome. Shinjiro's there. Last time I wondered what the heck these like over the top attacks were in the last trailer review. I wondered, I was like, what the heck is that? And I looked it up. And apparently, on top of rebalancing and changing the learning curve for specific characters' skill sets, they're also adding two new combat aspects to the combat. One of them is the shift mechanic, which is essentially going to be Persona 3 Reload's equivalent of the baton pass from Persona 5. The only difference is that, unlike the baton pass, it's not going to power up the person when it's passed to them. The second aspect that they're adding to this game is Theurgia attacks, which is apparently like what this bar was the whole time. It's like a special attack bar. So it's taking the team up attacks from Persona 4 and the Showtime attacks from Persona 5 Royal, and it's putting an actual like fillable gauge towards it so that it's not random anymore. Now you know, because the one thing I always wished in P5 Royal is that you could actually initiate the Showtime attacks, because I always disliked the fact that they just happened randomly. And now Persona 3 Reload has its own equivalent to those kinds of attacks, and it's giving an actual gauge to it, which makes it so much easier to use those special attacks. So it's really cool that, and I believe that was and of course, even after all this time, it still sounds like they're saying bread. Okay, so let's go back. So we looked at this already. Okay, so we got the cut in. Very cool. And we got a good shot of Orpheus, like new artwork for Orpheus, which is very cool looking. And then, of course, we've got, yep, long live the king, Alex Lee. Long live the king. Oh, you know what else they could do to keep the character trailers going is, on top of doing character trailers for C's and Strega, they could do a character trailer for Ryoji and a character trailer for Elizabeth, a character trailer for Igor, and they could even do a character trailer for Shuji. So they have enough major characters to do character-centric trailers for all of them until the game comes out. Because if you count the weeks from this week until the release of the game, so this week was Yukari. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then, so we have 15 weeks until the game comes out. 15 weeks until the game comes out. All right. So that we've gotten Makoto and Yukari already. So we've got Junpei, Akihiko, Mitsuru, Fuka, Aigis, Ken, Koro, Shinji, Takaya, Jin, Chidori, Ryoji, Shuji, Igor, Elizabeth. That's 15 right there. And if they don't do that, they could even do a trailer where they introduce all of the like the other social links that haven't been introduced yet. They could just do an extended trailer dedicated entirely to the social links. Like, not the major characters, but like all of the minor social links in the game who aren't part of the main story. Just do one trailer for all of them. I think that would be a really good idea. Like, give each one of the characters one intro shot like this, and then just we get to see one scene from their social link, and we see their voice actors on the CV, and that's it. You know, it doesn't have to be anything complicated, you know. Oh, so cool. Okay, so this is the 7th of April. This is when he first awakens Orpheus, and then we have the moment where Orpheus gets torn in half and Thanatos emerges for the first time. Very cool. And I'm pretty sure this is a shot from Thanatos killing the full shadow. Um huh. That's interesting. It they're shooting this like it's Mitsuru and Akihiko seeing Makoto awakening his persona, but Akihiko is wearing his new costume. Both of them are. Because you can tell because Mitsuru has the what's it called? Not the C's armband, but the gauntlet from the new costumes. So are they already wearing their new costumes in the like introduction of the game? Because the first full moon happens on the 9th, and that's 2 days after the game starts. Because the game starts on the 7th of February, and the first full moon is on the 9th of, or 7th of April, sorry. And the first full moon happens on the 9th of April. So, I don't know. Maybe, like, since Akihiko and Mitsuru are veterans, they have their costumes from the start? Yeah. And then that's Yukari's reaction to Thanatos. So that's clearly from the same scene. Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, there you go. There you go. That's him killing the first full moon shadow, the Fool. Very cool. I'm wondering if we're still gonna see him do like the smashing the arm and just like pummeling him. I hope they do, because I really like that scene. And then we see the priestess. Very cool. And new stuff with the priestess actually attacking Junpei. And Makoto saving him nonchalantly, of course. When does the first... Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. So May 9th is the train. Okay. So this is May 9th with the priestess. Okay. Yep, first day, 4-7. Yep, organize... Wandering around the school, very cool. 5:13. Okay, so that's later on in May. 5:13. Okay, nothing major on that day, just a random day. Awesome. Okay. 6-2. So we're in June now, and lessons in etiquette. Okay, so this is a what's it called? A social? No, not social link. What is it? What is the fucking word I'm thinking of? Attributes? What is it? I can't remember. The, social stats. There we go. I couldn't think of the damn word. It was like, it's escaping my brain for some reason. Hey, there he is. Kazushi. He looks so good. Look at him. Very cool. Wild Duck Burger. And you can see Featherman in the background. And the mascot. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow. This is really late in the game. Holy shit. Hold on. I'm going to go back a little bit. So this is August 8-2. So after August. So we go from 6-2 to 8-2. After Igus joins, but before Koro, Ken, and Shinji. And then we jump way ahead to November 25th, after the whole October 4th debacle, and after Ryoji's introduction. So, hey, if we get the chance to go on dates with Ryoji, I'd be fine with that. Invite him to Wild Duck Burger. Hey, Octopia. Oh, and there's someone with apathy syndrome. Wow. I don't think they've shown the apathy syndrome people yet. Like, actually shown what they look like. I want to see the, like, one girl off to the side who was hiding behind the corner in that alleyway, where she's just like, I want to see her. Oh. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I didn't go here very often in my playthroughs, but I remember this place because this is, you have one of your social links with Ken, in the female protagonists route in Portable in this restaurant. Oh, no, no, wait. I want to see the. There he is. Ah, there he is. The medicinal shop owner. God, he looks so good. Look at his little portrait in the background. Ah, so fierce with his top knot and his beard. Oh, there we go. 7/21. That is the day that Aigis gets introduced. Yep. 7/21, the Yakushima vacation. That's Aigis's introduction. There it is. The moment where she. And we actually get to see it this time. I mean, I know we see it in OG and FES, but I'm most used to playing Portable because Portable was the one I played. That was the version I played first. I played Portable with the male protagonists route. Then I played FES. Then I played Portable again when it came out on modern consoles, but I did the female protagonists route. So technically, I've played the game 3 times over the course of my life. Which is. I mean, I've played Persona 5 more. I've played Persona 5 like 5 times all the way through. I finished the original games 3 times, and I finished Royal twice. I think the one I've actually played the least is Persona 4. I've played Persona 4 Golden twice. Once on my PSP and then once when it came out on modern consoles. So... Oh, and Akihiko still has his dorky ass swim costume with the t-shirt and the Speedo. I love it. Oh, ooh, and he has the Theurgia meter at max. Okay. Okay, so we have Yukari, Makoto, and Junpei, but it looks like Yukari's actually wearing her alternate costume. And this is Bash with Orpheus. Yep. Okay. Critical hit. And this is very cool. I believe this is Siegfried, if I remember correctly. This is Siegfried, and this is... God, fuck. I can't remember this one's name. I think, like... Is it Adam? No, because Adam is the name of Maruki's persona from Royal. Is it? It's not Narcissus, because Narcissus is the one with the multicolored skin. No, Narcissus is the one with the rose coming out of his head who has the white robe. The guy with the multicolored skin is somebody else. I think the multicolored skin guy is actually called Dionysus, if I remember correctly. I don't remember who this is. I do know that the one in the red armor, though, is Siegfried, because Siegfried was one of my personas in Persona 5 for a significant portion of the game, actually. I had him for a very long time. Okay, so we got Mitsuru, Shinji, and Koro. Very cool. And Shinjiro's Theurgia meter is almost maxed out. So it looks like it actually goes from, like, blue and it gets redder as it maxes out, because Shinji's looks almost full, but Mitsuru and Koro's are really low and they're blue. And earlier we saw the protagonists at max and it was red. So it looks like it gets redder as it fills up, which is interesting. Ooh, and then we see Makoto's victory screen. Oh, and we see a little shot of Shinjiro's. Oh, look at him. This is almost the ideal team. All you would need to do is replace Koro with Akihiko, and that would be it. That's the ideal team for me. Mitsuru, Shinji, Akihiko. If I could have that team for the whole game, then I would. But that is just not how things worked out, unfortunately, and you all know why. My baby. And he does have 2. Yep. I was right. Mitsuru as 0, and then Aki, Shinji. I still think that the protagonist should be 4, because Yukari joined before he did, but they wanted him to have 3 because it's Persona 3 and he's the protagonist. I get it. and I have him on as my background. I have an animated version, so I have to look at him with the 3 every frackin' day. But, you know, shit happens. Alright, so let's play that. And that's the end. Okay, cool. And then it's just, yep, that's the artwork that I have as my background. There he is, 3. Okay, so let's just do Yukari's trailer. And this is the English version? Let me check real quick.
I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted.
There she is.
Hi, I'd like 1 order of takoyaki, please.
So this is the Summer Festival, I believe? Oh, cute.
That was awesome. We were in there for a while, but it went by so fast. We saw the baseball one, the judo one, the boot camp one. Oh, right, even shot put.
Oh, you're afraid of ghosts, huh, Yukari? Didn't know you were such a chicken.
What? Who are you calling a chicken? Fine then, let's investigate it. Don't you dare look up.
Yeah, I won't. But don't blame me if I happen to catch a glimpse.
Say, why don't we dig Junpei a nice grave? Let's end it. Just one more. Take that. And that's how it's done.
Oh. That's so cool. Okay, and now we're going to go back and scrub through it. Okay. So this is most likely them taking the boat from Tatsumi Port to Yakushima. And then this is on Yakushima when, I'm assuming that this is supposed to be like an extra scene where we actually see, Yukari on the beach by herself, because I can't remember if we ever see her on her own at the beach. I'm pretty sure we don't, but there is a scene on the beach later on where she's by herself after the meeting with Mitsuru's father. But it's not her alone, it's her and Makoto, and it's at night, and she's in her normal clothes. So I know that that's not this scene. So this is probably an extra scene of Yukari. By the way, Heather Gonzalez sounded great. She's doing a really good job. The rest of the cast, everybody's doing great. You know, I obviously had my misgivings at first, but after all the content that's come out, I no longer, it's just, they all sound great. Okay. Oh, and we get to see Yukari's cut in. Ugh, that's so pretty. Ugh. She's so pretty. What is in her eyes? Is that just a reflection? It kind of looks like a person, honestly. Maybe it's just the way that the light is reflecting. I thought for a second that it was like the image of a guy. Like maybe you like it's meant to symbolize how she always has her father in the back of her head, thinking about him because he was so important to her. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing something where there is nothing. EO, okay, very cool. It's interesting that EO's artwork doesn't look very different. It looks almost the same. I mean, obviously in games she looks better, so it doesn't really matter, but, you know, it's interesting because I feel like they would have done updated key art for all of the personas, because they did that for all the main characters. They've done it for Seize, Shuji, Strega, Elizabeth, Ryoji. They don't really need to do one for Igor because, you know, we've seen Igor in high def in Persona 5. You know, he's in every game, so. Okay. Yeah, there she is. Okay, so 816. So this is I think this was the summer festival. Yep, I was right. 816 summer festival, and this is when you can this is the Yukari option where you take her with you to the festival, because I believe you get the option to pick who you take with you, and you have to choose between all the girls. I hope they give you the option to take one of the guys, because I mean, obviously, I know I can't take Shinjiro to the summer festival, even though I wish I could, because he hasn't joined the party at this point. But I would like to take Akihiko. I know Junpei's taken. He's with Chidori, so I'm not going to try and steal him from her, because I know she would kill me. She's one of those extremely protective girlfriends, which I get, you know. Okay. Yeah, so this is the date with her at the summer festival. Okay. And her kimono looks really cute. I do like the white and the pink. It looks very nice. And then a movie date. Is this the film festival? 8/24. Huh. They don't have a date for that, but I believe, wasn't there like a period of time where there's like an actual film festival? Maybe I forgot to put it on here. No, I wouldn't do that. I put down all of the major events in the game. I'm surprised how much time they dedicated to her just talking about the movies. Maybe they're trying to like promote the fact that you can see movies, go out with certain people. Okay, so this is a very cute scene. This is the this is freaking Makoto and Akihiko looking ahead like dead-eyed, just I kind of get it with Akihiko because he's looking at Mitsuru, but Makoto is just like dissociating. He's like, oh yeah, ghosts. So 6/1, the beginning of June. Yeah, that's them. Okay, so it's leading up to them talking about the ghost story, because they investigated on the 6th, and this is Junpei, of course, goading Yukari, because of course he is. Cute. And of course they kept this scene in. Yeah. Oh, go back. Go back. Ooh, look at that. Oh, she looks so cool. Oh, and then we get to see her. Okay, so we get to see her. Now, what I'm curious about is how many Theurgia attacks there are going to be in the game. Is it just going to be one per person? Or is there going to be multiple in the game? Are we going to have team-up Theurgia attacks with 2 members of the party at once? Because I can definitely see Yukari and Mitsuru having one, and then maybe Shinji and Akihiko, Ken and Koro, who else? Maybe Junpei and... Well, there's an odd number of characters. Well, technically no, because there's 10, but you can't factor Fuka into it because she's non-playable. And it would make sense for the protagonist to have team-up attacks with everybody, but I think that would be too much. It would take too much time to make all of those. So I'm assuming that they just have one per person. They might have a second one where each character gets a second one as they level up, but I'm not sure if it's going to be like a team-up one. I would be satisfied. I would be very happy if they did at least a couple team-up attacks, though, because I really love like dual tech attacks when 2 members of a party team up at once. I like that a lot. That's one of the reasons why I'm so excited for Spider-Man 2, because I'm excited to see all of the team-up takedowns with Miles and Peter working together. But that's for a different time. Right now, it's Persona time. So we're gonna see. So Yukari's. Yep. Also, that leak of Yukari from like last year, turns out it was true, because it was this. It was her in her base costume doing her Theurgia attack with EO. God, she looks so fucking cool. Oh, and we get to see her ending screen. That's right. There you have it. Oh my god. 4, yeah. I still think she should be 3, but whatever. Technically, she was in C's before Makoto, but maybe they made him 3 because he managed to awaken, like, actually control his persona, whereas Yukari couldn't really do it very well until after, you know. Alright. I think that's everything. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, we reacted to, Meet C's, and then the Strega trailer, Makoto and Yukari's trailer, announcement, obviously. Yeah, I think that's everything. Is it? What is this? Have we reacted to this already? I think we have. I think pretty sure I've seen this already. Yep, watch that. Cute. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, so this is on the train. Okay, and it's just... Oh, it's just Yukari. Okay, so this is when Junpei runs ahead on his own during the train thing. Oh, there you go. There's the shift mechanic. Yeah, it literally just is the baton pass without the power-up mechanic. What is this? Huh. Okay. Let's do Theurgia and see if there's any other characters. Hello, Nitsumi-san. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work, Nitsumi-sensei. Oh, cool. Yeah, so it looks like instead of the fusion spells for the protagonist, all of the protagonist's fusion spells are now his Theurgia attacks. So he gets multiple because, you know, wild card, he's the protagonist. Special boy, of course. Let's see if they have any other... Do they have any other ones? Because I would like to see other people's Theurgia attacks. Oh, so this was the... Okay, so we saw this in the last trailer reaction. So I'm assuming... And then we saw Junpei's. Oh, so those were their Theurgia attacks. Oh, okay. Junpei? Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, and then Mitsuru's. Okay. 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 All right. Very cool. So let's just look up Persona 3 Reload screenshots. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Why is it so bit crushed? Holy shit, what the fuck? No, thank you. Okay, we've seen all these already. Okay, let's do Persona Wiki and just read. Let's see what we got here. Reload. Okay. Games aesthetics. New soundtrack. New cutscenes. Yep, we got everybody's official numbers now for their armbands. Cut-ins, yep. Yeah, and everybody has their own finishing touches. I wonder if they have the new ones for Reload in here. Oh, no, they have them listed, but I would like to see Junpei's. I don't think I've seen Junpei's yet. Roaming. Yep, we got Shift and Theurgia. Hangout. Narrative revisions. Yep, we got Koro. I'm still interested to see if they're going to have Ryoji voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, or if Alex Lee is going to voice him, Pharos, and the protagonist. Because having all of those characters have the same voice is kind of important for the story, but it would also be cool to hear Yuri Lowenthal in the game. Specifically based on the revised version of P3 Portable. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Skill properties. Oh, Kohan Aiha. Okay. Substitute for the... Yep. The condition system is gone. I knew that already. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So certain treasure chests require Twilight Shards to be unlocked. So it's like the lockpicks from P5. Let's see. New side stories in the form of link episodes have been added for certain characters separate from the social link mechanic. The events are timed and are only available during certain periods in the story. This not only includes members of C's, but also miscellaneous characters such as members of Strega. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking rad. So so the social links, you can basically level those up whenever you want. There are certain exceptions, like in P3 Portable, you have to level up Shinji's social link before October 4th for obvious reasons. And then in Persona 4, I believe Golden, you have to max out Marie and Adachi's social links before the end game, or you don't get the true ending. And in 5 Royal, the Royal version, you have to get Sumire to rank 5, and then you have to get Akechi to rank 8 and Maruki to rank 10, or otherwise you won't be able to access the 3rd semester. So time limits on certain social aspects is not a new thing, but the events are timed and are only available during certain periods of the story. That makes sense. But the fact that it's not just the members of C's, but also other characters like the members of Strega. So we do get time to spend with Takaya, Jin, and Chidori outside of their appearances in the story, meaning that the shots we saw in the screenshots in the previous trailer reaction were true, and Makoto was spending time with Takaya, which is honestly really interesting. I do like that, though, because it gives all 3 of them a chance to be better developed, And I kind of like the idea that they're trying to lean more into Takaya kind of being like this dark reflection of the protagonist, because that's what I feel like they were trying to go for in the original, but they just didn't have the time to flesh it out, you know? So I'm glad that they're giving Strega more screen time. But before we go, let's just see if we can find Persona 3 Reload finishing touches. I would like to see Junpei's. Well, you get a little glimpse at it, but I would like to see... Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. That's very nice. I would like to see Junpei's just on its own, if I could. Please. 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 Let's see if we can get YouTube. What the fuck? Subscribe. Shill. Shameless plug. Persona 3 Reload. Junpei. There we go. There he is. There's the boy. God, he's such a dork. Hey, you cut him off. Oh, there we go. Okay. There it is. Oh, that's good. Okay, so they do the shuffle time and then the ending screen. Okay. Very nice. I'm excited to see all the other characters' ones as well, especially Shinjiro, for obvious reasons. But that's going to be all for now. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you for doing so. If you're watching on Twitch, please be sure to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. I love you. I miss you already, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye.